I feel like I'm always drinking something whenever I start one of these videos. We got that Waterloo lemon lime sparkling water today. I don't know where we get these. We have a fridge tour. No, stupid fucking idea. We have a lot of sparkling water. This is also not what the video is about. That doesn't show a whole lot. It's sparkling water. So I'm sidetracked. Okay. I do have a topic for today though, but I want to get into that later because I'm not gonna say actually yeah, I am gonna say that. My recent video did pretty good. Like 133 views at the time of me recording this. And a lot of comments. And now we have 20 subs. I'm ditching my day ones and I'm moving to LA. So yeah, sorry, Anthony. I don't know if he watches these videos anymore. I do have a topic for today though. I had a lot of fun making my like comic review video. That was like my longest video because I just kept rambling about comics because big comic fan. Um, so I have another thing kind of similar to that, and that's a movie review video. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to open up my letterbox for this because I'm going to talk about like my top four movies and then also my just like ones I've seen recently. I might just do the four ones I've seen recently, which was Masters of the Universe, Backrooms, Michael, and Mandalorian and Grogu. I think I want to just cover those, but maybe I'll do more. Should I cover Borat? I had a lot of fun watching Borat. Um, I think I'm probably gonna do my top. Yeah, let's do top four first. Project Hail Mary. Also, don't expect like really sophisticated reviews. I give almost all of my movies 4.5. I've rated 22 films. I'm still new to Letterboxd. And out of those films, I've given eight of those a 4.5 star. What did I give a? I gave a 1.5 star to the Mario Galaxy movie. No, I'm just gonna talk about random movies. That movie fucking sucked. Oh my, it was so bad. It was such a bad movie. The animation's good, but that's because it's like Illumination. It has really good animation. The voice acting wasn't terrible. The dialogue was horrible. Oh my God. It was like the most basic dialogue ever. We need to get there. It kind of felt like ChatGPT dialogue. Um, and also it was like it was just really, really bland, and they didn't feel like there was any stakes. So I was in New York City with my dad, and we went to one of those theaters. Where I am, it's like we just have Regal, and I like Regal, but they don't got them. They don't, at least the one near me, they don't got them like layback. I go to two theaters. Neither of them got the layback chairs. This shit had the layback chairs. Oh, what an experience! Oh my God. I fucking love the layback chairs in theaters. Shit, and and they give you like a tray table on airplanes. Oh my God. How much better can you get, you know? Or I live in like upstate New York now. I used to live in like New Jersey. Where is that in New Jersey? So where is I'm gonna see. I like don't remember it where it was. Map. I'm assuming it's in the South because it has South on the name. Oh no, it's no fuck. Never mind. I lived in like northern Jersey. Oh, it fucking sucked there. Oh my God, it was really bad. But I remember in those theaters, I had like a couple theater memories there. I was like six. When did the Lego Batman movie come out? Because that was the movie my dad took me to see. He like pulled maybe it's like right after 2017. I was six. Okay, it was like right after school ended for me. I was in like I would have been in like first or second grade. I think first because COVID came in second grade. And we went to the Lego Batman movie, and it was just us in the theater. And I like still remember that shit because that's like the only time that's ever happened to me. And my other memory from those theaters was you could like call the people, and they'd bring you food. You could order from there. Well, I haven't seen that anywhere else. Does anyone else have that? Yeah, they like bring you the fucking like the pretzels and cheese. Oh my God. What a wow! Why? I've never seen that anywhere else. That's the only place I've seen it. I think it was AMC. AMC. Can I find it? Hold up. I don't know. Fucking Maplewood, maybe. Oh yes, the AMC Dine-In. This is fucking it. Oh my God, it was in West Orange. Holy shit. Was this it? Was this it? I have to go. Let me go to images. Sorry, I'm just like looking at stuff. This was it. This was the one I went to. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that was so awesome. Oh my God. That was really good. I think more theaters should do that. I meant to talk about movies, but theaters are a big because I go to the movie theater all the time. I really want to get the Regal Plus thing. Though I have a friend, I was texting him the other day. I think he said that he got AMC Plus. Oh, he just texted me. Oh, cool, the Blue Jays. Okay, hold up. I have to go through our text. I think he got like AMC Plus or whatever, and that allows him to see 4 movies a month. Regal, step up your game, bro. What are we doing? Uh, no clue where he said that. We text a lot. Damn. Oh, so give me a minute. Hold up. iPad. I'm not gonna find. Can I search it up? AMC. I don't even know if it was an AMC. Oh, not two AMC. Sorry, this is a segment. AMC. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. This was it. Yeah, he acquired a list for AMC. He sees a week. He sees 4 free movies a week. What the hell? Is there a? There's no AMC's near me. Yo, Regal sucks for that shit. And I've seen he posts photo dumps. He brought a burrito into his. It got the little like table. I'm assuming his shit's a layback. Lucky guy. I mean, my theaters suck. There's 2 malls. I'm not gonna give away either of them because my parents are gonna find my house and go crazy for me. Um, but there's 2 malls, and I'll like kind of rotate which one I go to. I usually go to one more because it's less shitty and less shootings happen there. There's a lot of shootings at one mall. And also at the other mall, like you can either go there, they have 2 floors. If you get to the second floor, so that's like fuck you, buddy. Get up there with the shitty seats. They give you the really bad seats up there. They're like stiff and uncomfortable. They're so bad. They're so annoying. Um, so that's like that's theater. I still love the theater though. I love going to movie theaters so much. It's such an experience. I don't have a job, but when I get a job, I'm paying for Regal Plus because that's all they can let me get. Is Regal Plus 2 movies a week? I think it's 2 movies a month. That's insane that they get 4 movies a week. Now, starting at $311 plus tax. How much is it? See any movie anytime? Hold on, what? Wait, is it free? Just go see the movie. Wait a minute. Wait, maybe I have the better deal. Yo, fuck you. Oh, it's see any movie anytime. Does that mean I just get to see it? There's the Regal Crown Club and the Regal Unlimited. I'd get Regal Unlimited. Like this isn't sponsored, but like you get 10% off all stuff, and it's expensive there. And there's opportunities to bring a subscription. Yeah, what's the payment? So I just gotta look at. I'm not reading any of that shit. So I'm not reading that. All right. I still think it's a good deal though. I'd totally pay for that. I see so many movies. Also rewatch a lot of movies. I go to a summer camp every year for like all of July, and Superman came out July 14th. I got back 26 or so. Immediately went to the day of. Yeah, the day of. I saw that in theaters. Then, like 2 days later, I saw it with friends. I saw it with my dad when I got back. Then 2 days later, I saw it with friends. Then a week later, I'm like, I'm bored. You want to go watch Superman again? I did the same thing with the Fantastic Four movie. God, summer 2025 was so good for movies. This summer is going to be so good for movies. I'm so hyped for the Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh my, dude, I love movies. I love movies so much. Um, I don't even know. Okay, yeah. I think I got more to talk about. I haven't even gotten into my letterbox yet, and we're at 10 minutes. I'm gonna give a review on the recent films I've watched. Because here, I'm gonna give you my favorite films though. My top four: Project Hail Mary, Superbad, The Empire Strikes Back, and The Batman 2022. I'll get into those later, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of late. Uh, Recent review on He-Man. I really liked He-Man. I think the beginning was kind of because they had child actors and child actors aren't always the greatest and the but also I think excuse me, it was because the dialogue was kind of poorly written, but also the kids didn't help it, but I'm not blaming them, they're kids. So I don't know if I don't think I could do better, but I could have wanted more exposition. I think they had a really good soundtrack. I don't know who was doing the soundtrack for that. Hold up. They played The Cure. They played Boys Don't Cry by The Cure, which like fit really well. Oh, like they played yeah, they played this shit. That was hilarious. Like I know it's outdated, but the fact that they just include is this okay, that's kinda loud. I'll turn that down a bit. Um I really thought that was funny that they used it in theaters. I didn't know much about He-Man. I was talking to my dad, and he was kind of around the time. He said he was a bit too old for He-Man. I'm pausing this. So he said he was like 12, and the kids watching it were like 8. So he was a bit too old, but he still knew about it. I kind of wanted to go because I thought he'd have more fun than me, but I don't think either of us knew much about He-Man. So we both liked it though. I love seeing movies with my dad. He's so cool. He owns all these records. We have a lot of records. Should I do a let's pull out a record really quick. Let's search this up. Who is this? Himika Yusuf La wait, no, wrong man. Latif. Yeah, it was a really enjoyable movie. It had good CGI. I liked it. It didn't hold up. I'm gonna search this up. We're gonna come back to this. Himika creativity. I don't know how he finds these. I feel like he just buys random records. Is this it? Okay, I can't find it. Sorry. Um, but I thought it was a good movie. He-Man is kind of just like a bunch of bullshit together in a fantasy universe. And I think they embraced that pretty well, actually. Like they didn't try to make it serious, and they kind of embraced the craziness of it, which I thought was interesting and but also like a good choice. The main actor, he was really good. Isn't he gay? I feel like I heard some TikTok thing about that. People were like, "Why is he gay?" Or that, but I feel like He-Man actor. Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, this guy's cool. How many He-Man actors have there been? What? God, there's been so many. Bjorn, Bjorn, like the artist? Probably not. Okay, wait, gay? I just put his name. I said gay question mark. No, he's straight. Never mind. Oh, but he plays queer roles. Okay. I there was some TikTok like months ago that I remember for some reason. He was really good in it. The supporting cast was pretty good. There was some robot character that was like part of the big four of like it was like him, this girl that he knew from childhood, her like dad who lost a spoiler warning. Who like lost a fight and kind of became like a drunkie. But he like had a redemption arc kind of. And then robot. Right, dude, I'm not kidding. For like the second act, it had 2 lines of dialogue. Like it was not part of the main team. They could have just kept it out and nothing would have changed. It became kind of important in the third act, but you know. Um, I like Skeletor. Skeletor was pretty good. I thought his relationship with He-Man could have been a bit more fleshed out towards the beginning. It got better towards the end after the spoiler. I already said that the death of his dad. Um, but yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I like the soundtrack. The visual effects were good. Good movie. Um, Second movie, Backrooms. I've heard so much mixed review on Backrooms. I was talking about the friend from earlier who got the AMC A list. He said he didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was really good. I posted a TikTok and it got like 13,000 views. I'm moving to LA. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm looking. Fuck my. Oh my. Oh, scary. This girl said, "Bitch, I have guns. Don't play about that shit." Dude, I fucking hate this bit. Getting cracked. Oh wait, I gotta check. Sorry. Destro 8 on TikTok. Yeah, 14.4 thousand views. Bit of a celebrity if I say so myself. Kinda. So I gotta check this shit. So this edit's great. Okay. Um. Yeah, but I thought it. So, let me give my. Sorry, this is kind of weird of me to do mid video. Okay. I don't bother to edit these because last time I tried and my CapCut was being weird, so I do this all in one take. Sorry. Um, I liked it. I, I like the start. I've heard a lot of stuff. People are like, "Where are the levels? Don't include the levels. I don't want the fucking go to the penis room with the evil goo monster. Go, I don't want that in the movie. Like, dude, it was so weird. I'm glad they just had the first level with like that. I'm gonna keep saying spoilers. Final spoiler review. I'm gonna be covering a bunch of movies, so you'll hear me say the movie and I'll talk about it. They didn't have the bacteria in it like the squiggle guy. I call him squiggle guy. It was Pirate Clark, like Pirate Captain Clark. He was really good. He was scary. I think that a lot of like horror characters nowadays, instead of going for like big and buff, they're kind of going for like lengthy. I think they've been doing that for a while, but also some characters have just tried to go for like grotesque. Now I think like lengthy and like unhuman looking's the move. I've seen that. That's kind of why the Demogorgon. I think the Demogorgon popularized that a lot. And you saw it with like Captain Clark, the pirate one, evil one. They made him really lengthy, and they fucked up his face. So like he was a good character. He was a good villain. Um, I really thought normal Clark was good. He was like the main character for the first and second act, and then he kind of goes insane because of the backrooms. But I think it was like he was just a man. Like that's just what happened to him, and it was interesting to see because I felt bad for him. He was a bad person, but like I felt bad, you know. And then he dies, to like Pirate Clark, Captain Clark, and I felt bad because he screams and he trusted him. It felt like he trusted him. So. you know. Um, I think they were setting up a sequel. They were showing stuff of Async, and they had this one like scientist guy keep appearing just for him to have like a small role. So I think they're setting up for a second movie. The ending was good. Oh my god, I loved the caretaker. Oh, do they use the caretaker in this movie? If you don't know about the caretaker, he made I don't know if it's he. They made 6 albums, and each one represents a different stage of dementia. I think it was just, you've heard it, you've definitely heard it. I don't think it was Charlie. They had two really popular songs on their first album, which was the first stage of Dementia. It was Childishly Fresh Eyes. I think no, they did use this. I'm pretty sure they used this, and they also used the other one, which is more popular. Um, and I think both of those were like they were great. They were great choices for it because the movie talks about the back rooms. It's like in stages of the world, like miscopying and misremembering certain things, which is why Captain Clark looked like that. There was some dude with like six eyes, uh, light guy. Um, and I think it was really good because in the series of albums here, it talks about the different stages of dementia, like the stages of the back rooms. And in dementia, you're forgetting and misremembering things. Like, oh my, like actually a perfect soundtrack for that. I loved that. It was so good. It was so good. I watch it with my friends. I'm gonna pull up a photo. We um I we had to sneak in. Like we go to the Five Below we go to a mall. So we have to go to the Five Below beforehand to like get snacks. We were bringing in a bunch of stuff. So my friend takes off his sweatshirt and just kind of crams it in there. Um and we were walking in, drops his drink, it just rolls. We go, just staring at it as he picks it up. Walking past again, he drops it again, and we're just going. We have to just like act like nothing happened. We're like, and so they did. I don't think I'm more so that like positive they just didn't give a fuck because they're underpaid. Um, you know, hold up. we had to. I had this big. They sell at Five Below this really big gummy worm, and I like. I was wearing a sweatshirt, and I slugged it like over my back, and then look. I'm gonna. I'm gonna look at me. Oh, what a cute couple. We're not dating. I'm not gay. I get a lot of gay allegations. Do I look gay, guys? Uh, this was a good scene. I recorded a bunch of stuff. Clip farming. This is a scene I've seen a lot. Really good scene. Oh yes, my friend. I want to give you a big hug. Like those where they voice it up. I felt bad for Clark in this scene. Um, so it was a good movie. It had made they had the original shot of the back rooms, like the original photo. Uh, I'm texting a friend right now. Sorry. I gotta start editing these more. I have a lot of like empty space in these videos, where it's just like random filler like that. And I like the original shot showing the back rooms. Also, what do you think that guy's doing now? Yes, he like took that and just put it. I think it was on 4chan. Um, like yeah, he's probably like losing his mind. You think they compensated him at all? Like they paid him? I don't think so. I'm also pretty sure the original photo was from a furniture store, which I like in 2002. What a good detail to have Clark like run a furniture store. I don't know if Kane Pixels. I don't know, not Kane Pixels. Kane Parsons. I fucking love those things where it's like Kane Parsons is the youngest director ever, and then they edit it. Kane Parsons meme. They're so funny. Please just search it up. It was like a tweet they made. They just 2,000-year-old Kane Parsons make his directorial debut despite ailments. Backrooms director Kane Parsons discusses future plans for a movie sequel. Sniff, 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 sniff. He's a nose. Like they just edit the photo. Oh my god, it's so funny. I love that. It was a really good movie. I think it gets a lot of hate, and I heard this guy say, "Well, it wasn't like the Roblox game." Oh, brother. I think, but the Backrooms was like a community project that the entire internet kind of worked on. So everyone has different like views and takes on it. And so now I kind of get why people interpreted it so differently because it's not the backrooms they knew. I still liked it. Michael, we're getting on. Where you from, bro? Michael. Who said he's from Michael? Um, I like Michael. I'm not gonna say I haven't been a big Michael Jackson fan. Like I like his music. He has really good music. I just don't listen to him that much because what's my most played from last month? It's an email we used for the sure. Um, let's see. God, I have some like stupid fucking things for my for my monthly one. I think my top album was from a like Minecraft Stickman thing. Some loser shit right there. Top song. It was the Handsome Devil, Nana, the Smiths, Queen, Marina and the Diamonds was number five. For us played Lou Bega, Billy Joel, David Bowie, Cheap Trick, Chris Rainbow. Top album from last month. What was I talking about? Michael. I haven't been like a massive Michael Jackson fan, but that's just because like I was born after he died. When did he die? I'm pretty sure it was. Did MJ die? Okay, do you think they're gonna think? Okay, yeah, 2009. I was born in 2011, so it's been like 2 years after his death, two and a half even when I was born. So I wasn't. He was still popular. He's still widely popular, and he's been dead for like a decade and a half. Which is crazy, but that's because he was the most influential artist ever. I'm willing to make the claim he was the biggest artist ever, and no one will ever beat him. Like never. I might do a whole video on music artists. So, um, but I really like the movie. I think we are gonna do a part two because it said Michael will Michael will return in Avengers Doomsday. I love whenever there's a movie, I see TikToks where it's like the post credit was insane. It just says that. But I think they're gonna do a second movie prediction right now. They're gonna call it Jackson. So then the two movies are called Michael Jackson. Um, it was really good. I love the music. His song, it was like what Jafar Jackson was acting him, and he did a great job. Jafar. It covered like the first half of his life. Was it his son? I think it was. Or not son, like nephew. Yeah, he portrayed his uncle Michael Jackson in the 2026 biographical film Michael. Um, he did a really good job. And it covered his early life stuff. It showed like the beatings, and I think it didn't like make a joke out of it, which was good. But also like, it showed that they still love to sing, and it wasn't like he just beat them, and it's like they were forced to sing. They still liked it. That was handled well. It covered like he didn't even. It was right after his hair burned, kind of that whole incident. It was a bit after that when the movie ended, and then they're gonna have a part two. Great music. It's kind of different from the other stuff I watch because it's I know it's not like an action film, but it's not like a complete like documentary. But it's still different from what I usually watch. But I still enjoyed it and I thought it was cool. Um, other movie. What's the other movie? Oh, Mandalorian and Grogu. First Star Wars film since what like 2019 to come to theaters. That's insane. Um, I mean, I have mixed feelings on it. I also want to know, like, in the broad, I might do a Star Wars video. I was trying to do one of those like last month, but I didn't feel like it for May the 4th. In the broader context of Star Wars, it's in this that whole era right now of in between Return of the Jedi and the Force Awakens. It's like a 30-year gap, you know, of like the New Republic, but then it's like Leia's resistance has to form after she gets kicked out. And then don't they have Admiral Thrawn in there somewhere? Isn't he in like Ahsoka? But then they're gonna have to show like the fall. And they're gonna have to show like shit collapse, shit hitting the fan, and the First Order rising up. I'm excited. I think they're gonna do a big event for that, and I think they've been building up for that. I really hope so. I think my what's gonna happen is they're gonna kill off um Din in that. What's his full name? Din Mandalorian name. Yeah, Din Djarin. Okay. Fuck, I sound like a LARPer. I have a lot of Mandalorian and Grogu merch in my room right now. My like family, my sisters go horseback riding every Saturday at this place, and they get like on the way back, they're getting lunch. They get like Burger King, and they got me the crown with Grogu, and they got me another one the next like I don't know when. I think the next week with the Mandalorian, and I have that on my Mandalorian helmet and my Grogu guy. I was gonna say I'll put a photo, but I'm not editing this, so sucks for you. You got to use your imagination. Um, yeah, I think the movie. I haven't gotten into the movie yet. Fuck. Um, it was good. I liked seeing the huts. I liked exploring them more, especially after the collapse of Jabba and his empire, because he was like the ruling hut of the hut system. It's called the hut system, right? They control some of the outer rim on the side on the right. If we're looking at the standard map, the hut system, hut space. Yeah, they control the mid to outer rim. Make it. They control a lot. I've always found it insane. I'd love to see more HUD, which is kind of. I'm glad they did that with this video, not a video, with the movie showing like Rada. I think that was good. I like seeing the two twin huts. Um, and I just like seeing more of the hut space because it's very unexplored in what the huts do, even though they're described as like the criminal like masterminds and warlords. That was interesting. I really thought Mando was gonna die there. There's a scene to the end of the movie he gets bit by like poison. He runs to the forest and just collapses. And then there's like stuff of Grogu healing him back to health, but I thought he was like dead. And I think it wasn't even like me. I was like, maybe they'll bring him back. I was hoping they'd bring him back. I wasn't like sure. I was like, oh, that's a fake death. Because like I didn't know if they'd continue. This is the last movie, and it explained like Grogu would go into hiding, and that's where he was for all the sequel trilogy. Because I think they're gonna have another sequel trilogy after whenever. They've got to do that better. I think it's gonna be better. Isn't Filoni in charge now? I think he'll do it good. Didn't he cameo himself in the film? I thought that was funny. Like I like Filoni, but who do you think you are, bro? You are not Stanley. Did I think he did it twice? Did Filoni cameo in Mando and Grogu? Yeah. Oh yes, Dave Filoni has not one but two cameos in the movie. Oh my God. Sorry. I mean, I'd do the same shit if I was a director or in charge, whatever the fuck. But I think it was a good movie. Um, I think it was just a longer episode of their like typical adventures, which I didn't mind. I thought it was still fun. I think soon though they've got to start like making movies showing the New Republic failing and like have some big team up movie where they lose. Like it'd be like The Empire Strikes Back, or Revenge of the Sith. They should do a Revenge of the Sith route. Do we know how the New Republic fell? Because they can just make up some really good shit. Um, yeah, I'm just getting into more of Star Wars here instead of The Mandalorian and Grogu. It was a good movie. I like the soundtrack. It was kind of Glup Shido, the movie. They had a bunch of, well, they had Grogu, they had the Huts, they had the baby no squeezy. What are those called? Mando and Grogu, baby no squeezy. What are they called? Babu Freak. I know that's his name. What's his species? The Anzellans. They are just glup shit. They were made solely to be glup shittos, and they are an industry plant glup shitto. They are not like my boy Bondo Reams. You can't even compete. Peter Igloo can't even compete with him. Um, I still like them though. They were pretty interesting and funny. I'm gonna say Grogu is kind of just cute slop, but it's all right because you know, love dopamine. I love cute slop. And I think he is like a pretty interesting character. I expected him to like speak English to Mando at the end of the film, like on some Groot type shit. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that. I'm assuming they're gonna do it if they do have a future movie where it's like Mando dies, he'll say like I love. Would he speak in Yoda dialect like how Yoda did? I don't think he would, right? Because Yaddle or whatever her name is, she didn't speak like him. So I don't think he would. I don't think he would like he'd learn his speech, I'm assuming, from Mando. Should I get into my top four movies? I can do that briefly, yeah. Project Hail Mary, peak movie. I loved it. It was pretty long. I think that was good. I never read the book. I'm planning on reading the book kind of soon, but I'm also reading a lot of comics right now. I'm reading Superman Birthright. I think it was good. Super bad. I watched it alone the first time, but like now it's just whenever I go to like a sleepover, I'll watch that. 'Cause, you know, it's on Tubi and it's just a goated movie. It used to be either Superbad or 21 Jump Street, but I think I like Superbad more. The 21 Jump Street's really good. Empire Strikes Back, probably my favorite Star Wars movie. Hot take, I think Rogue One is top three Star Wars movies. No, in no order. I'd say it'd probably be number three, but I think it'd be number three, Rogue One, number two, Revenge of the Sith, number one, The Empire Strikes Back, and the Batman. I liked the Batman a lot. I'm getting into a lot more Batman media now, especially 'cause I'm reading a lot more compacts. Um, I'm buying a bunch of stuff. I'm buying like the Long Halloween, Hush, you know. Um, I really like the Batman. I'm excited for the part two. I also would love to see him integrated into the James Gunn DCU. I don't think it's gonna happen, which sucks. Because imagine him and the David Cornsweet Superman. I think they'd be so different, and I love it. It'd be so cool. Um, I really like the movie. It had a great soundtrack. A lot of the movies, my like opinions on them just come from their soundtrack. Maybe it's just because I love music so much, but like, you know, I might do a music video. I think that's all I really got. I might do a part two because, you know, Toy Story 5 comes out soon, Supergirl comes out soon. End of the summer. After, you know, after the How to Rob a Bank movie comes out, I'll do another movie review because that was a really good movie. It looks like a really good movie. Go watch the trailer for How to Rob a Bank. That shit looks so peak. All right, that's all I got. See ya.